Okay, so welcome. Hello, kids, and welcome, welcome. Oh, I've not brought up my, pardon me. Welcome to today's class. All right. So we're going to be looking at identifying and reading numbers. Right. That's what we're going to be looking at today. Identifying and reading. Oh, identifying and reading numbers. So, maybe in your exam, your common entrance exam or school exam, you can be asked how to write words, how to write numbers in words. Okay? So sometimes the statement comes this way, the question comes this way, write in words 754, express in words this that. It still means, when they say express in words, it still means write in words. When they say express this number in words, it still means write in words. Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you how to write all these numbers. You can see we have up to billions. All right, how to write them in words. All right, so for the first one, we have here 754. Now, you remember your hundred, tens, and units. So group them. This is 7, 5. Wait, let me bring this down. Okay, 7, 5, and 4. Remember here, your 4 is what your units, 5 is what your tens, and your 7 here is your hundred. So this is 4, okay, as units. Then this is 50, okay, as tens. Then here we have 700. All right. So to write this number in words, it's 700. The next one is in tens, 50. Okay, 754. Can you see this? So you write it. Okay, 754. Do you see that? So this is how you write this number in words. 754. Okay, you see how I easily break it down. All right. But this might be a bit simple for you, but when you start getting to larger words, you can break the numbers down so you can easily get them. All right. And for your common entrance, definitely you will have your answers in options, or any school entrance, you have your answers in options, or even if they tell you to write it down, make sure you get your spellings right. Okay, that's why I'm emphasizing. Make sure you know how to spell 7, you know how to spell 50, you know how to spell 60, 90, 100. Please make sure you know how to spell those out. All right. Okay, so this is it for the first one. Now, let's go to our second question. It says, express in words this number. So we have 4,000. Now, there's a particular trick which would help you in breaking down numbers. Okay, break them down in threes. Okay, in three forms. All right, your unit, tens, and units. So this is 4,000. So you split the numbers 4,003. So 3 here is your units. This 0 here is your tens. This is your hundred. And here is your what? Your thousand. Okay, your unit was thousand. Your unit thousand. This 4 here is your unit thousand. All right. So from here, what do we do? Okay, so this is your 3. This is a 0, 0. This is another 0, 0. And this is what? 4,000. All right, your units, this is a unit number, and it's in the thousands. What the place value is in what? Thousand. So units thousand. So not to name this, we're gonna have 4,000. Now there's nothing here, there's nothing. This is 0, there's no value here. This is 0, and we have 3. So it's simply going to be 4,003. As simple as that. Okay, now look at this. Express this in words. You have 8, 6, 789. So this is, you start from your right. This is a unit. This is your tens. This is 100. Then here, this is what your unit, thousand, and this is your tenth. I should have given this enough space. Hold on, so you get this clearly. Okay. So we have 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. So from here, you have units, you have tens, you have hundred. Here, this is your unit, thousand. And here, this is your what? 10,000. TH. Okay? That's your 10,000. So here, this is 9, right? This is 80. This is 700. This is 6,000. And this is what? 80,000. All right? So to write this in words now, it will be 86. Okay, you put this together, 86,000, because they are in thousand. All right, so we group them in thousand. So 86,000. So we're going to write 86,000. All right, you put a comma, 789. Okay, 86,700 and, sorry, 789. Let me put this here. And 89. You see that? So that's how you name that. Okay? Now, let's look at this one. Let me clean this up here. We have here 9, 6. Let me give it space. Spacing. 6, 7, 3, 4, 2. So this is your unit, this is your tens, this is your hundred, this is your unit, thousand, this is your 10,000, this is your what? 100,000. All right. So if this is 100,000, that means this number is what? 900 and, okay. Or if you want us to still break it down, we can still do this. This will be 2. This is 40. This is your 300. This is your 7,000. This is your 60,000. This is your what? 900,000. So how do we write this? It's going to take a lot of space, right? Yes, it will. Let me clean this up. So here we now have to say we have 967,000, because these three are in thousand, so you put them together, 967,000, since they're in thousands. All right, so 967,000. Okay, sorry, let me not 967,000, 967,000. Okay, let me put a comma here, not and. So I'll clean this up. 900, 900. No, no, no. It should be 967,000. Yes, I am correct. I thought I was not pronouncing, naming this. 967,000, comma, 342. You see that? 967,342. All right, so we have written down the name for this. Okay, that's in words. Now let me clear this whole screen. Let's go to the next one. Look at this. So this is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0. So this is your unit, this is your tens, this is your hundreds, this is your unit thousand, this is your tenth thousand, this is your 100,000, and this is your what? What is this? You know what this is? This is your what? Unit million. Now we've gotten to million. This is your what? Unit million. So how do you call this now? All right. So we start from here. Here, this is your unit million. So we have 1 million. Are you getting me? We have 1,345,670. Do you see that? 1 million, let us write it. 1,345,000, comma 670. Okay, this is 70 because this unit, there's nothing here, so it's going to be what? 70. Okay, so you have this 1,300,000 and 300. You can see it's covering it, the 1,345,670. Okay, so that's how you write this in words. Now let's look at this. So this is 600,27209. So we have units, we have tens, we have hundreds, we have units, thousand, we have 10,000. This is our 100,000. Okay, 100,000. This is our unit million, and this is what our tenth million. All right. So this is our tenth million. You can see in this unit million, we don't have the value. Also in this 100,000, we don't have a value. So how do we call this? All right. How do we call this? You know how to call this? Okay. So it's going to be what? 60. This is 10 million. So it means here together. So 60 million. All right. There's nothing here. All right. So it will be 60 million 20 27,000. Let me, should I still break this down for you so you understand? All right, so we have, this is a 9, this is a 00, this is a 200, this is a 7,000, this is a 20,000. Okay, all the way this is 00, then we have here 60 million. Can you see that? So we now have here 60 million. Okay, nothing here, comma 27,000, because they are both in thousand. Okay, 27,200. Let me come down here. 209. Can you see that? 60 million 27,209. So we have captured this what numbers here, writing them in words. Now let's go to our next one. Let me clear this whole screen. Here we have this 301,465,790. So this is units, this is for your tens, this is your hundred, this is what your units thousand, this is your tens thousand, this is your hundred thousand, this is your units million, right? Here we have this is our tenth million, and here we have this is finally this is our what hundredth what million. Okay, what these terms help us to identify is to identify their place values. Okay, what value it is on the place, numbers, we have a place value system. All right, so you are able to write them down clearly in words, or pronounce them clearly in words. So here, from the first number, in writing down in words or pronouncing a number in words, you start from the first number. But in writing the place value, you start from the last number. Okay? So here, this is 100 million. So it means this will be 300 and, are you getting me? So this will be 300. Let us write it. 300. Now there's nothing here. So it will be 300 and 1. What is the value in million? Okay, 301 million, comma. Now the next one is 400 in thousand now. So we are going to do 465,400 and 65,000, okay, comma, 700 and 90. You see that? You see that? So we have 301 million. Okay, this is million. All right, 465,790. You see that clearly? Okay, so now let's get to this one. We're going to billions now. So we write 69550567645. Okay, so we have units, we have tens, we have hundreds. This is what your unit thousand, this is what your tens thousand, this is what your 100,000, this is your units million, this is your tenth million, this is your 100th million, and this is what your unit billion. All right, so we're going to start from this. So this will be 6 billion, comma, 950 million. This is in million. Nine, okay, it's in hundred. All right, 950 million, comma, are you with me? Now 500. 500, okay, 500 because it's in the hundred. 567,000 is in thousand. Okay, 67,000, comma, 600. Since it's in hundred, 645. Do you see that? 6 billion is in units, so it will just take 6. All right. There will be, it's in units. It's not in, you get my point. It's not in hundred or thousand. All right. So 6 billion. The next one is 100 million. So it will be 900, 900, 950 million. It's in these three are in million. Then five, this five is in hundred. 567,000. Since it's three are in thousand. Then 645. You see that? Let's finish the rest. So let me clear this. Let's go to this. So this is 8, 3, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 0. We have units, tens, hundred. We have units, thousand. We have tens, thousand. We have 100,000. So from 100,000, it goes to what? Million, right? So we have units, million. We have tens, million. This is now what? 100 million. All right. This is units, billion. And this is what? Tens, what? Billion. All right. So this is tens billion. So it will be 80. Okay. Just 80. All right. So we have here, you can see when if it was units billion, it would have just been 3 billion. But now this is in tens billion, so it should be 80, 80. First word capital letter. So 80 billion. No, 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 sorry. 83 billion. Apologize. 83, considering this, that both of them, we have to group them together since they are both in billion. So 83 billion, comma, 600. This is 6 is in 100. Okay. So you have to group these three together. So to be 678 million, 678 million, comma, then this will group together 500, 543,000 is in thousand. So 543,000 and 43,000. So sorry, it's so hard to write with this pen. All right, that's don't please forgive my handwriting. Okay, 500. I hope you know how to spell 100 well. 543,000, comma, 120. You see that? And 120. So you can see we've written this in words. Now let's quickly do this final one. Okay, it's going to take some space. I need to clear this. Okay, so we have here 781672404065. So we have units, tens, hundred, units, tens, hundred, um, units, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, and this is units, million. Then here is 10 million. You have here 100 million. Then here we have your units, billion, your tenth billion, and finally your 100 what? Billion. So how do we name these kids? Okay, so we now have here, so this is in billion. So we have And we have these three numbers here in billions. So we have here 700. Since we have 7 is in 100, so it will be 781 billion, comma. Now we go to the million. You can see here we start with 600 and we have 7 and 2. So it will be 672. Remember now we're in million. So we have 72 million, comma. Now we go to the thousands. You can see this here. We have 404,000. Finally, we come to the final tens here. You can see here there's no value here, right? So we have 404,065. So you can see how we name this. Yes, this is quite lengthy, but this is how you break down your numbers. You read them, you express them in words. Okay? So you start, this is your 100, you have 700. Putting these two together, so it becomes 781. Remember, the value here is billion, so it will be billion. We go to the next three, like grouping in trees. Go to the next three, we have 600. This is 600. And 72 will be in million. Then we have 404,065. Okay, so this is the final answer for our last question. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, share with family, friends, okay, that are, that have other kids to share to help them in their maths. All right, don't forget to subscribe and also get the DTW Common Entrance app. You can check our online store for educational materials for your child. All right, thank you and see you in our next video.